Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. We've got Bailey. MP out there with Markkanen. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's George in at the point. Here's Bailey. Ross for 3. Green with the rebound. Pass to Williams. And it's Williams throwing it down.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Ross for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Stretching out the defense. Impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. He told me when he was watching film of their opponent, what stood out was Lauri Markkanen's efficiency. Coach said Markkanen doesn't need high usage to be effective. He gets a lot of his points off of movement, and he brings versatility to this offense. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. And here's Booker. Following the three-pointer by MP. Pass to Williams. And here's Brooks from outside. And it's good. Assisting in the play was Williams.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Green following the three-point attempt by MP. Outside, Green, flooding the pass to Brooks. Those three-pointers off the mark. Jazz have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. The 3 from MP. Bangs home the trifecta. Ross has got 9.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Brooks kicks to Booker. Pass to Fleming. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Jacks up a 3, and Utah another 3.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
So stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll.
Now Brooks following the three-point attempt by MP. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 15.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Brooks outside. to Booker. Stolen by Kessler. The three from MP. And the Jazz, another three.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Booker. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Williams. The three from MP. Cans it from downtown. MP's got 21.
Well, if you blinked, you missed MP getting that shot off.
To the paint. Here's Williams. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Connects from three-point range.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And, guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Booker. Williams, a screen on Ross. And Booker kicks to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 27.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
From deep, Brooks. A three-pointer is right on target.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Took him no time at all on that one. Ross has got 30.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
MP outside. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Booker with no one around, drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 10 points.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Outside, Green. Williams sends a screen for Booker. Booker draws the double. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Defensively there, you play Booker to shoot, but he's also a willing passer.
The Jazz working the ball around now. They get the rebound. And here's MP for three. Good on the triple. Ross has got 36.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Takes a three. Another three for Phoenix.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
No good from Ross. Suns trail by 11. Now Brooks. We saw him with 10 points last game. Williams passes to Fleming. Over George. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Kessler.
Now a chance to see the numbers for George. A very nice season for him last year. He averaged about 16 points a game, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Yeah, I love having options like him off the bench. Guys who bring effort. They can change the attitude of the team.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, the Jazz have traded away a lot of their veterans, but all-star Lauri Markkanen still remains. After a down-shooting season a year ago, perhaps he needs to build his value back up around the league before they would consider moving him.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. We appreciate the update. Thanks, Shams.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And here's MP for three. And the Jazz, another three.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
From deep. Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Brooks outside. Pass to Fleming. Shoots over Collier. A nice shot by Fleming.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's MP. Again, the Jazz score.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 17.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Booker. Pass to Fleming. Brooks feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Lets the three fly. Rebound, Utah. Fresh from a win against Portland.
Really consistent with their aggression. In that game, we saw very few lulls from an intensity standpoint.
Yeah, it was an all-around excellent performance, and one I'm sure they'd like to replicate tonight.
Suns trail by 20, and timeout called by Jordan Ott. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Nick Richards, he's checked in for Williams. Dunn comes in for Fleming. Grayson Allen's checked in for Brooks. And Goodwin subbed in for Jalen Green. Now, here's Goodwin. His last outing, he had 8 points. And here's Booker from the arc. And no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Here's a look at the stats for Devin Booker.
Great showing for him last season. 7th in free throw percentage, and his passing skills were on full display all year. He ranked among the top 15 in assists.
And again, you gotta love his commitment to excellence. He owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game. Butler, he's checked in for Devin Booker. Now Richards, following the three-point attempt by MP. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. The Suns shooting their first foul shot of the night. The Suns making a switch here. Iguodaro's checked in. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. And a wide open look for MP. And the three ball is good. MP's got 59 points.
MP looking solid from there.
Got that one up quick.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Pass to Ross. Here's the three. Yet another bucket.
And his tail continues. Another 60-point game. I've never seen anything like this.
And now has the record for the most 60-plus point games in a row. Goodwin feeling it out. Here's Iguodaro. Pass to Goodwin. Lets it go from deep. No good. Shot missing. And so it's Utah, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And they've also been effective from beyond the arc tonight. And if that continues, guys, it can really open up the rest of their offense.
We got Nick Richards. Goodwin out there with Grayson Allen. Then there's Dunn. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And now we'll look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Sunday, they'll be facing LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up with Derek White and the Boston Celtics.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Ross, that's good.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Pass to Richards. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Nobody near Allen. From outside, off the mark.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To end the run, MP grabs the miss. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Misses from short range. For Phoenix, they've gone 0 of 4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Allen. They set the screen. Outside Butler. A basket good off the assist from Allen.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
Jazz shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Lauri Markkanen is a 7-footer with touch, but he can also attack off the dribble. Referencing comparisons to Dirk Nowitzki, he said, quote, when someone hits a fadeaway jumper, they say, that's the Dirk. Maybe someday I'll get the drag step to be called the Lauri. Guys, back over to you.
Ooh, that's a sweet move, too. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Coach, you and I were just talking about this the other day. We don't see many Finnish players in the NBA. I know Lauri is proud of that.
Well, he should be, Kevin, because he's not only a great player, but he's probably a role model for everybody in Finland and proving that you can come from anywhere now in the NBA and make yourself into a great player if you have both the skill and the desire to do so. Talk about timing. That lead pass was right on cue.
MP fires from way outside. MP sinks the triple. Ross has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Jazz. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Grizzlies. Phoenix calls timeout. And this is game 1 of the group play stage of the NBA Cup. Teams are divided into 6 groups of 5.
And while those groups are randomly selected in a drawing, there is an attempt to kind of keep them balanced with teams slotted from different tiers based on their previous season record.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. I mean, he's checked in for Dunn. Dylan Brooks comes in for Goodwin. And it's Devin Booker in for Butler. A nice shot by Booker.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
A 3 from MP. And another one falls. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Inside. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
MP way outside. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Booker draws the double. Brooks with no one around. Kicks it out to Allen. Pass to Booker. Here's Fleming, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists now in this one.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Markkanen sets the pick for MP. Drills it from outside.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Allen outside. Here's Booker to the right side. Fleming carries it from 3-point range. Fleming's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, nice feed by Booker, playing the inside-out game.
Ross for 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Booker the pass to Brooks. Now here's Allen. Shoots over Collier. That's good from Allen on the assist by Brooks.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
The three from MP. And again. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
There's the pick. The drive by Booker. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside.
And again for three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in.
It's been a historic night for him, closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game. Booker outside. Lets it go with the three. Rebound, Utah. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. George finds MP. And yep, another basket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Will stand one expression you hear, foul baiting. Players using sneaky tricks to draw a foul.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I'm not a huge fan of that, of guys developing that as a skill. But I will say this. It only works against undisciplined defense. If defense has the discipline to stay solid and fundamental.
Good, another from three.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Anderson the screen. A three from MP. Brooks grabs the board. Sun shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Green against George. And here's Booker from the arc. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. Connects again from distance.
Hey, guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. The shot by Fleming, no good.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Well, young guys rarely hesitate to throw it down when they can. MP is no exception.
Booker against Ross. No good from Booker.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Good, another from three.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, DA. What a shooting performance. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And what a huge performance for him. I mean, he drained 3 3-pointers in that first quarter, and he's got 2 more here in the second.
Ross, that's good.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Anderson against Brooks. Pass to Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 31 points.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
MP dishes to Anderson.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
There's 1:54 left to play in the first half. And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. And Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
MP passes to Anderson. Nice D from Brooks.
Good O, better D. Sometimes it works out that way.
Here's Fleming. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 6th assist on the night.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And good, he hits it again.
And he's been out of this world tonight. Unreal offensively.
The points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. Williams kicks to Green. Williams has a screen for Green. Fleming tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. MP from deep and again for three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new number for the second most single-game triples. Just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range.
Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter.
He got it again. Sensational.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game. All time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Jazz out in front, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks. I think for the Jazz, this is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy. You're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really...
Now looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Suns.
Where is the rebounding?
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Getting underway here in the second half, here's Will Hardy's 5. Markkanen is out there with MP. Then there's Bailey. Then it's Keontae George. And it's Kessler in at the 5 spot. Brooks the pass to Booker. Fires the 3. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Kessler is screen on Williams. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Kessler throws it down.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Brooks kicks to Booker. Pass to Fleming. A three-pointer, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Ross passes to Kessler. MP deciding where to go with it. Now Markkanen. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. Booker against MP. Here's Fleming to stop the run, and the rejection by MP.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
Kessler the screen. Here's Ross. Williams with the block, and they'll get another chance.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin, and a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes.
And got it! Another basket.
unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history. Here's Booker. Nails the baby hook. Booker's got 41.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
The drive by MP, and good! There's another.
He's scoring at an insane level here, folks. The defense powerless to slow him down.
Yeah, he's on a mission, closing in on 3rd place all-time in scoring. Brooks, that's a 2-pointer, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
There's Green with the 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Booker dishes to Williams. That one goes. Count it. Williams has got 10.
Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Now, here's MP. He's guarded closely. Bucket is good.
In the pick and roll, it seems like Markkanen gets the timing right most times. He's got a high offensive IQ.
Green with the ball. There's the screen. Here's Fleming. Kessler with the rebound.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Pass to Fleming. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off. And here's Green outside. And there's the call on Mark Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul. Utah substitution.
Jazz have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Bailey passes to Ross. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's always a need for shot makers in the NBA, GA, and that's what Ace Bailey brings to the floor.
Yeah, Bailey has a smooth jumper with a high release point that allows him to shoot over just about any defender. And when you pair that with his physical tools, his upside is through the roof.
Basket, good. Nurkic has got his first basket.
Nurkic doesn't take a lot of bad shots, so when he decides to pull up off the dribble, you know he's feeling it.
Collier, he's checked in for Utah.
Number 8, Isaiah Collier.
Here's Booker. Utah with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
And here is MP. And another one.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. 3-pointer, Brooks. The rebound by the Jazz. Ross has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Collier. Ross against Williams. Here's Booker. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, sometimes you need more than just your stars, though. They've got to run something to get the other guys good looks.
Good work there as it goes.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, it's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said, winning has taken a backseat nowadays with a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Grayson Allen's checked in for Green.
Number 8, Grayson Allen.
And so here's Phoenix. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And tonight, not just a regular season win.
We're here with MP, getting hydrated, getting ready to take.
We've just started up this season, Grant. What's important for players right now?
You know, I think it's finding a good routine, especially for those on new teams. The earlier you figure out what works for you, the quicker you'll get comfortable.
And MP has made his goal clear. He has his sights set on beating the top teams in the league because he knows to be the best, you have to beat the best.
And some would say, careful what you wish for, but he is undaunted, embracing the challenge and saying, I want all the smoke.
So here are the Jazz starting five. We've got Keontae George, Lauri Markkanen out there with MP. Then it's Walker Kessler, and it's Hendricks in at the 2. Now let's send it down to Ali, who has a report on MP.
Well, here's what MP had to say about facing one of the best teams in the conference. Games like this are bookmarks, he said, potential moments when the big picture unfolds. We want to have our hands raised at the end of these chapters. Guys, back to you.
Oh, yeah, sounds like it's going to be a real page-turner, Allie. Now here's Ross. He played a great game against Boston, and the three-pointer goes.
You can see MP just looking to continue to refine that three-point shooting.
They get it back. Out to Harris. 4-3. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. From deep, MP. Duran with a rebound. The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Cunningham passes to Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at New Orleans, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Utah, they made it clear from the jump they were coming for the #1 seed. And they've got to feel good knowing it's theirs now. It gives them the best chance to come away with the championship.
Beyond the arc. Again, MP missing. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And they double up Harris. The 3 is up. Utah with the rebound. They've been on a heater of late. 7 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
And the more experience George gets, the more confident he looks.
Well, Keontae George is an excellent athlete. He's got positional size to play the lead guard, but he's got to develop as a playmaker. He took that step this past season, and we know this. The guy is elite athletically. Like, there's a lot of good building blocks here.
Here's MP. He's got 11. From deep three-point range, another 3 for Utah.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Ross for 3. Sinks the tray. Ross has got 17.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Kessler. No points yet. From deep, MP. Duren with the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Jazz.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch. Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
From deep, MP. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists tonight.
MP is in a great rhythm right now. It behooves this team to just keep feeding this young guy.
Now here's Ivy. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Harris outside. No good from outside. Utah leading by 8. From deep, MP. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Cunningham passes to Ivy. The 3 from Thompson. Utah grabs the miss. Coming into this, having notched to win against Boston in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Yeah, what a dish right there. I mean, Ivy anticipated the open man and executed.
It's Ross on the wing, pounded by Harris. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. We talked about Lauri Markkanen, and I asked him how he wanted his players to guard him tonight, and he said we can't afford to lose sight of him out on the perimeter because he's a big that can really shoot it, especially when he's operating in the pick and roll. It'll be interesting to see how Markkanen fares against them in this one. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Cunningham outside. Duren finds Thompson. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Harris. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. And that's now 9 points for Tobias Harris. Jazz leading by 11. And here's MP from outside. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. The foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. A different look for Utah. Filipowski, he's checked in for Kessler. Bailey comes in for Hendricks. And it's Collier in for George. Now here's Harris. 9 points in the game. Back to Cunningham. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Been a tough stretch for this guy right now. Looking a little out of sorts.
Jacks up a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Kicks it out to Cunningham. Tips it up. And it's MP with a rebound. launches it. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Harris outside. Back to Cunningham. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Ivy outside. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Jalen Duren is second.
So consistent from the floor. He shot it at a great clip last season.
Ross for three. Duren with a rebound. Duren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And you look for bright spots in this developing core for Utah, Grant. What stands out?
Well, I think it's the front court, B.A. You have 2 gifted scoring forwards in Markkanen and Bailey. Then you've got Walker Kessler, an elite shot blocker, manning the middle.
Now here's MP. Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. For the Pistons, Robinson, he's checked in for Thompson, and LeVert subbed in for Ivy. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. To end the run. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. A terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 41.
Wow. Some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Cunningham passes to Harris. And the layup is good off the glass. Harris has got 14 points.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to LeVert for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout.
On the floor.
Ross for 3. Nails it from 3. Ross has got 44.
Boy, this offense has revolved around him today, and rightly so. He has been fantastic.
We've got Isaiah Stewart. Marcus Sasser is out there with Karis LeVert. Then it's Duncan Robinson, and it's Klintman in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Ross for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
3-pointer. Kessler with a rebound. Utah's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. From deep. LeVert with a rebound. The Pistons have got